Morning guys, how's it going? Hope everyone's had a good Christmas and everything like that. It's New Year's Eve today, so 2018 tomorrow. That is just bonkers. So that means like, that is just crazy. That means I've been doing YouTube 2 years in, it must be like April or May, sometime like that. 2 years. So yeah, we had a really good Christmas. It was really nice just catching up with family and stuff and just having a chilled one. Sometimes we go away at Christmas, but this time we stayed at home because we've got the new house and, you know, we just wanted to sort of, you know, enjoy that really. But it's weird that it snowed like 2 days after Christmas. So we were like 2 days off of having a proper white Christmas. And one thing we've noticed about here is it really does snow. When it snows, it really, really does snow. And we're closer to London than we were before, but I think we just must be just that little bit higher. And that's the reason why. Anyway, today guys, oh, I just knocked my microphone away. Today guys, I'm gonna go to a town called Harlow, which is just down the road. It's about 15 miles away. And obviously I'm gonna go in the Twizy. And I need to collect something from Halfords, the local Halfords store. There's the thing that I'm trying to get is actually not in the local store, so I've got to go to this one in Harlow. Now, conveniently, there's actually a charge point right near that. So 15 miles, I don't know. I mean, the 15 miles is easy to get to one way, but obviously both ways is 30-mile round trip. And if I'm booting it, that's probably going to be, I'm probably going to be right on the edge of that. And I don't really want all that anxiety. So there is a charge point nearby, which I'm just going to basically just plug in, go and grab a coffee, do my usual stuff, and then yeah, hopefully it'll all work out. So it's kind of like a not a massive range challenge, but just like a general purpose, you know, 15-20 mile trip, and see how it goes. Also, it's a bit warmer today. It's a bit milder. Don't know what the actual temperature is. I must get a temperature, a thermometer for this shed so I can see, because it always feels a bit warmer in here. So as soon as I look at the power box, I'll be able to show. But I noticed that the range creeps up. But I'm not really sure how it works, because it's pretty clever. There's obviously temperature sensors in the battery, and it kind of uses that to, you know, update the range. I'm not sure if it does exactly, but it seems like when it's a bit warmer, the range goes up. So it's kind of clever. The kind of algorithm they use for calculating the range seems pretty good. So yeah, let's jump in the car and see what happens. Got the charge lead. So we're booting up. We got 38 miles on the clock there, so quite interesting. That's what it's saying. It's saying, motor's saying 16 degrees, battery's saying 11 degrees, so I guess the ambient temperature is probably somewhere around between those two. I've adjusted this motor temperature down a bit because I think it was just a little bit too high. It was saying like 18, 19 degrees yesterday. There's no way the motor is that warm when the ambient temperature is about, you know, 8 or 9. So yeah, I've adjusted that. Yeah, so I think we're good to go. I'm going to unplug this heated seat as well because I don't need that today. I might just plug in this 12 volt thing so that I can see what my 12 volt battery is doing. Let's turn it on. 12.5. See that quickly? 12.6, and then immediately just leaps up to 13.7. So 12.6 for a 12 volt battery is probably kind of about right really. So we will unplug that. Let's get on the move. I've just done a 360 on my drive. That is ridiculous. Just turned the car around completely. I was reversing back to the post and I was going to hit the post. I just thought, oh, I'll just do a complete, well, it was a 180, just completely all the way around. It's just brilliant. Right guys, just down the road and we come across a bit of a big puddle. It seemed to be an issue, hopefully. That did actually happen the other day. There was quite a big puddle, but don't know, it seemed alright. Hopefully, if anything, it's going to cool the battery down. It must be wet. I mean, it must be waterproof. No water came in. No water came in under the doors anyway. Miles. The smiles you notice on people's faces when they're coming the other way. I just love it. I just love this car. car is just so brilliant. Alright, just stopped at some traffic lights. What gets you with the anxiety, what doesn't help your range anxiety is having this power box where this percentage goes down pretty quick. Now, you know, that goes down really quick, but obviously your bars don't. So I think if you don't look at this, you'll probably be a lot better off, because this really doesn't help your anxiety. Been quite hilly, so I've definitely shaved off a bit of power. I've not come this way before, so I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen, but it should be alright. 30 miles. If you can't go 15 miles, then what hope have you got? Right guys, all going well. We are actually entering the town, and or on the outskirts of the town, and it's still saying 28 miles. I've been doing an eco drive. I haven't been going mad, but I've been keeping with the traffic. I'm not driving any slower than I would like in any other car, just keeping with the flow of traffic. And yeah, I mean, it's gone down to 26 miles now, but 66% on the battery. I reckon we could be there for like, I don't know, probably 60-ish% just below. So it's pretty interesting. One thing you notice is that when you look behind you and you're going into roundabouts and bends, you're going into them so much faster than the other car, and it doesn't even feel like you are, just purely because the suspension is just, well, the car's small and it can just nick around little bends. Now up here, guys, is a place where, I'm not proud to say it, but when I was younger, we used to hang around here in one of these car parks with all our modified cars, Japanese cars and stuff. It was just, yeah, it's just crazy. I don't know if kids even do that these days, but you know, back in the day, it was just so much fun, just like rolling up, like on the weekend, like the mods that we'd done on the weekend, like the Saturday and Sunday, we'd go and like show off in the evening. So these over there have got Maplin's and Halford's is in there. But first I want to go and check the old charge point out. I mean, I'm 63% battery, which is just absolutely fantastic. It's used like less than 30%. To get like 15, 16, 17 miles. So that is cool. Right, slight change of plan. I'm going to pick up the battery first. Yeah, that's what I've come to pick up, a battery. Alright guys, I'm back. This is what I've got. Blooming weighs a ton. It's only 25 kilos though. 110 amp hour, 12 volt battery for the solar trailer. So now I've got to put this in here. Oh, right, that ain't good, guys. I just dropped the camera on the flipping pavement. Can you believe it? I think it's okay. It's got like a dent out of the corner of the screen, but it's not good considering it's supposed to be going to Norway as well at the end of this week, or Friday. So yeah, I need a camera for that, obviously. Right, let's go and find this charging point then. Right, guys, I'm on the lookout for this charging point. I've just done a lap of the car park and I can't find it at all. So I'm just trying to look on the Zap Map app to see, because sometimes people leave photos to show you, you know, to give you an idea, but the photo's really close up, so you can't really see exactly where it is. I just don't know where it is. It's just weird. Do you know where the electric car charging points are? No idea. I'm not sure. Security guard that knows his stuff. So I just asked someone in a shop. They think that it's probably on the next bunch of industrial shop area, retail part, whatever you call it, along. So typical my really useful direction finding skills. Can't even find the car. Check this guy checking out the car. Have a little conversation starter. Got some sort of mess on my lens here. Found it. I think we may have found it, guys. There's a BMW on charge. This is even better location. I'm glad it's in this car park, it's a better location. Yeah! Right, let's get some juice in then. Plugging cable, select pull point at, confirm charge. Good position right next to Costa as well. So as soon as you plug it in, it starts charging. And yeah, you're good to go. But it says on here, charge will stop if you do not confirm within 15 minutes. So anyway guys, looks like it's charging. Got 32 amps going in, 3 kilowatt, well 2.2 kilowatts or whatever that is. So yeah, good to go. I can relax now. So this is an e-drive thing then, plugged into the side of it. It's a new one as well, it must be a hybrid. I know nothing about like the other BMWs in the range other than like the i3, the i8 and all of that. Anyway guys, I need some coffee. In the past like 5 minutes, two groups of people have walked past the car and started like looking at it and going, what the hell is that? Right, I've just come in here again, B&Q, or home base or whatever. I just need to try and get another one of these. Seems I've butchered the last one. Oh my god, remember those days? Oh, it's crazy how people are still driving them, like, it must be like 30 years ago. Nah, not that, I'm not that old. 20 years. 20 years ago. Oh, started raining. It's time to go back, guys. It's time to go back. Just got really dark all of a sudden. It's just like, oh, this is nasty. All I wanted to do was just drive back in the dry. At this weather at the moment in this country is not ideal. Guys, this rain, I've never seen anything like it. Everyone's made a run for it, let's go. Oh, I've got to go out that side now.
Sorry.
Right.
Well, it's ending.
It's crazy. That is ridiculous. What is going on? Oh, my feet are getting so wet and this is not good, considering the Twizy has not got a heater. Ah! Oh, unbelievable, guys. Right, the glass has missed it up on the camera. So we're 89% charged, which is good. So I'm just going to head back now and try and get dry.
Thank you for holding. All our representatives are currently busy. Please hold the line and someone will answer the call shortly.
Right, we've got a problem, guys. I can't get my lead out of the point. It's stuck in there. They lock in when you put them in and start the charge, and you can't terminate the charge manually. So, oh, so annoying. I'm just trying to get them on the phone to try and see if they can release it manually, but this is just not looking good. It's a Sunday. It's New Year's Eve.
Was that Kirby?
Yeah, Kirby, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just checking the spelling. I've got your first name is Alpha November Delta Romeo Echo Whiskey.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And it, Andrew, is it public unit?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And if you look at the front, does it have PG or PP?
It has PG.
Can you give me the unit number, please?
81061.
Okay, can you just, have you unplugged the cable from the car?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
And then remove the cable from the car and attempt to release it from the pod. It usually unlocks the cable.
Okay, it's one of these, because it basically my car's got a 13 amp plug on it, like a 3-pin plug. So I'm using an adapter to connect the car to the charge point. So currently it's my lead section that's actually in the point, and it won't release that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So before I go on, if you just try that, if you unplug the cable from the car.
Yeah.
And then plug it back in.
Yeah.
And once you do that, remove the cable from the car.
Yeah.
And then attempt to release it from the pod after that.
Okay, right, bear with me one sec. I'll just getting the cable from my car, plug it in. My car's now plugged into the... So what should I do now? Unplug it. Alright guys, so basically my lead is stuck in here. So this won't come out because it's locked. There's no button on this lead, so you can't release it. I've just got off the phone to Pod Point and they said you're going to have to leave it there, and then we'll come and retrieve it and send it back to you, or send you a brand new lead, which I find it a little bit hard to believe because the lead's about 300 quid. So I'm not happy right now. Of course, it's toasty in here. Right, back then, guys. So yeah, a bit of a mission, all of that. A bit of a pain. I had to leave the lead stuck in the charge point. Can you believe that? I did try to pull it out, like really, really hard, but it was just raining and I don't know. I ended up just leaving it there. And as I said, I spoke to Pod Point and they said, you know, after answering the phone about 15 minutes later, they just said, yeah, okay, we'll send an engineer out and then they can collect it and send it to me or whatever. So yeah, God knows if I'm going to get that back. I really don't know. Yeah, it was a good run though. To be honest, I probably could have made that without charging it, but it's just the kind of, you know, I flipped it into sport mode on the way back and had a bit of a blast, even though it was pretty wet and rainy. So I'm glad I've done that journey and I know where the charge point is. But it's got me thinking about that charging cable, because there's no way of actually terminating the charge. When you plug the lead into the charging station, I think there's like 2 extra pins that connect, which basically tell the charge point that there's a lead attached to it. I think the way these things work is that you're supposed to disconnect it from your car, but the problem is if I disconnect my car from my adapter lead, then it doesn't change anything with the lead itself plugged in. So that it's a weird one to explain, but I think basically because I'm using an adapter lead, it thinks that there's always a lead plugged in, so you can't actually physically take the lead out because it's locked in there. So if I'm going to end up having to get a new lead, I think I'm going to get one that's actually got a switch. I've seen another one that actually has a switch where you can just basically, you've got a key switch on it and you can just flick the key switch and that just disconnects the lead completely from the charge station. Then it will actually just let you unplug the lead from the charger. So I don't know, it's all fun and games, but hopefully I'll get it back anyway. So yeah, I mean, I've got some other bits. I've got the battery that you saw me pick up, which is really, really cool. It's 115 amp hour. Show you the battery. So it's 115 amp hour battery. I think that's probably the maximum current it can take, which is pretty insane. Looks like a nice bit of kit. It's only 26 kilos. It's not massively heavy for the capacity of it. 12 volt, obviously. It's got this normal sort of lead acid type meter on there, that not really a meter, just an indicator to show you that it's healthy and everything else. So I'm really interested to try this on the solar trailer, and it's got me thinking I might install something over there in that area. And I've been looking at panels tonight as well, so the small solar panels, thinking about putting some on this shed. I don't know, where do you stop, guys? It's just one of these things that just carries on going. I could do with a few more of these batteries. If I was to do it properly, I could bank them. I don't know, it's another project which, yeah, I don't need any more projects. But I'm going to rig this up into the trailer anyway, so I'll show you what happens with that. Anyway, other than that, that's about it. So it's New Year's Eve, just finishing up. Me and Sarah just having a chilled one. As I mentioned earlier in the video, we're going to Norway on Friday, so we're not really doing much for New Year. We're just kind of having a chilled one. Saw the family yesterday, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, so we're going to Norway to try and catch the Northern Lights. So we're going right up to the right near the Arctic Circle, Tromsø. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be cold. I just love it. I just love that sort of thing. Cold, snowy, icy, like sub-zero temperatures. And we've hired a Nissan Leaf as well for the journey. So this is going to be quite an interesting one on that. Yeah, so there'll be a vlog for that, which, yeah, super excited for. Anyway, guys, Happy New Year. If I don't do another one, there won't be another one before that, because it's tomorrow, so it'll be this one. So Happy New Year, guys. I hope you've all had a good New Year and all that's out of the way. So yeah, here's to a fantastic 2018. 2017's been pretty crazy. Lots of stuff been going on. I feel like so much has happened. Like, I've done so many things, experienced so much stuff. And obviously, if you look back through the vlogs and the videos, you'll see all the stuff that I've been messing around with. But I think 2018 is going to be the year that things get serious again. We really sort of push forward. The channel is growing massively, so thanks for the support again, on all of that. But yeah, there's so many projects, so many opportunities. I'm just trying to work out what is the best way to sort of go forward. The electric stuff is really where this channel is going, everything like that, because that's just there's so much stuff happening with that, and I think 2018 is going to be even more crazy. Anyway guys, happy new year again, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next video.